I am so tired of hearing conservatives give shit to gender studies and other humanities degrees because there aren't good careers in that, or you can't make a lot of money doing that. And I feel the need to remind people that the value you can get from doing something or studying something in terms of money and the value that that thing contributes to humanity, the good it does, are two very different things. Capitalism is going to affect what we consider valuable in the way of a salary. Make a lot of good money doing some pretty bad shit. Who do you think does more good for society, for humanity? Not money-wise, but humanity-wise. The person who gets a degree in finance and then goes to become a Wall Street investor and just takes people who have excess money and turn it into more excess for those people, or the missile defense contractor who sells weapons to countries committing war crimes and helps America increase its imperialist influence on the rest of the world, or the social worker who's literally designed to de-escalate violent situations instead of the police who are trained to escalate situations, and who help them get out of unsafe or unhealthy living conditions, get unaddicted to drugs. The public school teacher who provides kids with a foundational understanding of the world around them, teaches them to be inquisitive, teaches them how to critically think. Ask tough, challenging questions when you're presented with information. One of the few things in America that everyone can get, regardless of your income or wealth level. Or the gender studies major who helps us understand the social construct of gender and how it makes us think certain things without being aware that we're thinking those things. Who helps a trans kid who's surrounded by friends and family who deny science and deny the definitions of words and deny decades of evidence that says, yeah, trans people are 100% valid and there's nothing wrong with them. And tell this kid that they're sick in the head and that they need to go to conversion therapy camp. The person who majored in gender studies can help this kid achieve better mental health outcomes, if not prevent them from harming themselves. But the anthropologist who studies the history of humanity, how we got to be the way that we are, and not just in American culture, but in every culture throughout the world, looks at what works, looks at what doesn't, so that we can not make the same mistakes moving forward. So you could say the same thing for a history major. And helps us learn how different cultures have been able to implement different solutions to the same problems. Anthropology is the act of collecting all human knowledge from all cultures and doesn't have this arbitrary, we put Americans first because of some imaginary lines we drew on the ground from land we stole from a people already living on it. All of these things are devoted to learning more about the world around us so that we can solve problems moving forward. Wealth inequality in this country is bad enough, so we don't need any more Wall Street investors. American imperialism through the use of its military is bad enough. We don't need any more military contractors. What we need is people trained to de-escalate and spread compassion.